Next, we'll go to Amagi, as it's coming down. Okay. So Amagi we have here. Actually, I'm not sure because it also used to have just sticks hanging out, if I recall correctly. But that was ages ago. So what we have here is the supposed refit of Amagi. Fun fact about this ship is that during construction, actually Amagi was all the way on its construction, but there was a great, what the Japanese called a great earthquake happened to where it was being constructed. During the earthquake, the hull of the ship received a crack. I don't know which or how it happened, but it did crack. So the ship never came to be. And according to the plans, it should have a torpedo tube here somewhere. Yeah, somewhere in the hull it should have torpedo tubes. But however, in the game, I don't know why VG didn't put torpedoes in this one. Even Nagato, it should have torpedo tube on it for some reason or another. Anyways, let's not delve into that one. Let's check the armor. This is the bow. This time around, you're well protected, so you can bounce off 406 millimeter, what do you call this, guns. So these are 27 mils, 27, I mean 32 millimeter all around. Event deck is 32 mil. Extended armor belt. This one is quite huge. So 254 here, this one 254 as well. Let's remove this shit. Remove the torpedo bulge, and here we have. So case make armor 229, 254 on the side, 229 on the front. Here is 152. So a weird turtle back on going on here, but it's useless because the shells will still bite through to the armor. So you can get Citadel pretty easily. Citadel sits uh, just sits below the waterline or waterline level. Yeah, that's enough of the armor. Next, the main guns. So what makes this thing deadly is the number of turrets you have for its gear. So you got 10 guns going on all sides. It has good angles as well. This is a this is actually considered a battle cruiser, a well armored heavy cruiser that is. So yeah, 410 millimeters, same as the Nagato. Still a deadly equipment because these things are pretty accurate for its gear. You got 127 mil mount, dual purpose guns. This one would be the casemate secondary, the one here on the side. Actually, this has a lovely sound to be honest. So I'm just biased with the Imperial Japan Tech Tree because I used to start with this one. So yeah, what about all this one? Depth charges goes out to 10 kilometers this time, big upgrade. So once what they call this one, once the enemy submarines are detected, you can send the flight attack plane on that general direction as to where the last ping was made. So you just have to predict where it's going and it'll be effective. 30-second reload. It depends on this ship. Uh, Not entirely sure if it's Greek or not, but it's somehow okay for the base hull. Maneuverability is 28.1 knots. I believe this is the basic speed. Turning radius 870 meters because this is a long boy. Router ship 20.8. Concealment 16.8. So yeah, you can consider this ship as a sniper ship already because the dispersion is pretty low. Once we go to the equipment, we'll see. So what people to upgrade first would be this one, the propulsion mod. Honestly, I would go for this one as well. Then next would be this one, gunfire control system, because your range is shit. Base, the base range would be 18.1, but with this is 19.9. So yeah, just have to be really careful of the ships that have long ranges, such as the North Carolina class, because that one has like a fully upgraded one, would be around 24 kilometers, but their effectivity would be around mid ranges, 15, 17 kilometers effective or lower. So yeah. So lastly, this would be your final upgrade on the ship if you're still new to it, the hull. But it's really up to you as to what you can, as to what you want to prioritize because yeah, there are CVs in game, so you need AA for it. Then you have the spotting aircraft and can be switched for fighter planes. But many people would be still sticking with the spotter plane despite having shit AA. So models for this one pretty standard. The fifth slot would be concealment, damage con mod 2, aiming system mod 1, damage con mod 1, then main armaments mod 1. So we'll go to the next ship. This is one of the draft in to be. So this is the Izumo. Fun fact is that back when I was starting, Izumo had a different spell. It was like spelled I for India, X, X-ray. Then yeah, I don't know how when or they changed it, but yeah, I did remember it was X for here. So yeah, you have a weird layout for this one. So all turrets are on the front or on the bow of the ship, facing forward. Two of them facing forward. That's a 3 by 3 layout. And on the rear, don't care about that one. But yeah, so you play the ship like a John Part would be, but you're sitting from afar because their armor is so shit, in my opinion. So yeah, still 32 mils all around, except for the main deck of 57 millimeter. So this one will be. I mean, the superstructure is easy to set on fire, but except for this main deck, bow and aft would be relatively easy to set on fire because some people would be running IFHE, so mostly they would penetrate the 13 mil plating. So yeah, let's move the bow, see where the citadel is. So yeah, you got this long ass casemate armor, but once you get caught broadsiding, that's the end of your life. Because it's pretty easy to settle the ship now that I just realized it has like a weird angle. Never knew about this one, but yeah. Still with the weird turtle back, but it's useless because those shells will still bite through the citadel. So yeah, just a torpedo pouch, big shit. So yeah, you have to be really careful when broadsiding. That's why when playing this ship, best would be you angle or to the point that you act like a John Bart or Richelieu and face your guns forward because these things are pretty accurate. This 410 millimeter guns, this version is 226, but aiming system mode 1, I believe it will go down by 20 meters. So I could be wrong. So health points with this one, the starting would be 76,500, torpedo protection at 28%, 410 millimeter guns, all placed forward except for the third turret. So yeah, reload 30 seconds flat, rotation, turret rotation 40 seconds. Uh, Main gun velocity of this one is pretty decent in my opinion. Alpha is quite good for AP shell. Uh, HE shell, of course, is pretty nice. Good fire chance for this one. So yeah, nothing much to say about Japanese HE shells. They usually have huge, big damage on it. So second reason, this one, these are all dual-purpose mounts. I believe this one is a this is dual-purpose artillery gun, so it acts as a secondary, and this one is the 152. I mean 155. It kind of look like a Mogami guns, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, or a Tone guns. But yeah, sure. So depth charges still the flight, the thing that flies around. So 10 kilometers range, still okay. AA on this ship, uh, I'll just leave it to your imagination. It's pretty bad, in my opinion. Speed 27.2 knots, pretty okay. Uh, Turning radius 890 meters, very battleship like. So, Mothership 26 seconds, like shit. Let's lastly concealment 16.7 as the base stat. Okay, so yeah, like I've said, this is one of the they call this one of the draft design for the Yamato battleship. So design, I believe this is design A140. So let's go to the equipments real quick. So once you reach tier 9, you have this one, the sixth slot, but just have to follow what is recommended here. So the last slot, you would choose the main battle reload. So your reload will be decreased in turn for a slower turret traverse. So still the concealment with this part, damage con mode 2, aiming system mode 1, damage con mode 1, and main armaments mode 1. So here, once you take this one, I believe it will go up to 28 knots. So still useless for me. I'll leave it as it is. I didn't upgrade mine if I recall. So you upgrade your range. Start with this one first. Your range, you have to extend it to 21.7 kilometers. Lastly, the hull. Okay, so AA would be improved. Survivability will be improved as well. I believe. Yeah, this would go up to 70,900 health points. A defense would be improved a tiny bit. Uh, yeah, Flutter shift would be decreased to 19.7, but that's it. So we still have this consumable on the third slot and have it for fighter planes or spotting aircraft, but your prime choice would be spotting aircraft for this ship. Repair party and damage con, I mean damage control party, yeah. So the biggest constructed ship ever, the Yamato. So let's check it. So this is the Yamato. Uh, during they call that like during the first year of the game, I was still in Amagi. There was already aircraft carriers in the game. This ship, okay, especially the AA, this is a no-fly zone ship. So any aircraft coming towards it would be swatted outright. Before you can hit the ship, your planes are gone. Since the AA, I mean, there was an AA rework on this one, so and historically speaking, the AA on this ship is so bad that it was the faulty design because you see this dual purpose guns. I don't, yeah, these are dual purpose guns. So the maximum angle that they can go for it because these are armored can only gone up to here. So anything somewhere in the middle of the ship, you're safe because the AA won't hit you. That's why this ship went for a suicide mission, as is that mission, and what got hit several times before sinking it. You can check the history of the ship because I'm not entirely sure how many bomb hits did it take for this one to sink. Yeah, it gave the Americans really hard time to sink this ship. So yeah. So armor, 32 mil bow. Stern would be 32 mil as well. This is a shell catcher. I think you can call this one a shell catcher as well. Main deck would be 50 millimeters. No, I mean I don't know what you call this one, but whatever. It's 50 mil where the aircraft hangar is. Yeah, this is the aircraft hangar. Main deck would be 57 mil. What the hell is this ship? Was it? Well, just call it mini barbette. So 75 mil there. Conning tower. Shit, that's 500 millimeters. Smokestack. Yep. So another fun fact is that this ship is pretty easy to citadel. Even a large cruiser can punish this ship. So let's remove the bow. Here is the biggest weakness of the ship. So if the ship is facing like this, okay, it has 32 mil bow. So mind you, so if it's facing like this, it's still pretty safe because the bow will deflect most of the 406 millimeter shells. So if you're facing a Montana, you're pretty much safe as long as you point your bow forward. But if you're facing another Yamato, good luck with that one because these are 460 millimeter guns. So it will pierce right through that armor. High chance would be getting to your citadel as long as they know where they aiming. Doesn't matter how weird the angle is, but there's a chance that it might go through and some shells will be deflected. Now, the deadliest angle would be this. Yes, this is the broadside, and this part. So, I can't zoom out anymore. Fuck. I mean, yeah, let's remove the bow again. So, the problem with this ship is what we call the cheeks. Okay, these are the big ass cheeks of the Yamato. So, it has it on both sides. So just imagine a anime girl blushing. That's where you hit in general. You hit this part. Just hit this part and kaboom, you score like how many citadel hits? Two would be the base. One citadel hit, two or three, the HP would go down into the drain. Like I believe you can get like half of its HP done in seconds. Yeah, so that is the biggest weakness of this ship. So speak as Citadel, Satsuma, and Shikishima also has the same problem because technically they are Yamato hulls, except that Shikishima was, I believe, one of the designs that has like a 510 millimeter gun. I know it sounds bonkers, but yeah, that is true. I mean, 460 is already good, but the 510 is so much of an overkill. Satsuma is the same. So it's still a Yamato hull, but it has one extra turret. That is the super ship. So yeah, they have the same weakness because of this cheek here. We just call it cheek. You can citadel from this angle, even from this angle. Alaska, USS Alaska can citadel this ship without problem. Okay, so yeah, enough of the armor, enough of its weakness. So health pool would be 97,200. Torpedo protection 55%, one of the highest values in the game. And artillery. So this is known for its 460 millimeter gun, largest gun created during World War II. Secondary battery, 127 mil dual purpose guns. What's this? Another 127. Oh yeah, this is the one with no armor housing. Then this one, the 155 guns. I mean 155 millimeter guns. Airstrike. This one goes out to 11 kilometers. So yeah, but it's pretty useless if you're facing like a Gato or U-2501. And there's also rumors that I believe a whole submarine would be added to the game. So that's U-4501, I believe. I'm not sure if that is entirely true, but yeah. So forgot this one. The range on this ship is well, whatever it could be, 26.6 kilometers. So yeah, 2 kilometers more than the Montana and its uh, other battleships on this tier. AD defense, um, pretty average for its tier. So it's not really good, not that great either. But I could say it's average at best. So yeah, I'll just leave it to your imaginations. This one goes out to 27 knots. It's quite okay speed for its tier. It can definitely get there. So turning radius 900 meters, rudder shift time 20.1, concealment 15.7. So the way you play this ship would be sitting on the back, support your enemies, and not enemies, I mean your teammates, and do some crossfire. So not only to the side you're going, but also to the other side, because you have the spotter plane and you have the reach to do so. And if you're lucky and you know where the enemy CP is positioned and the last known position, as long as it hasn't moved, you can actually snipe them. Okay, so if you have friends, Play with them. If they have Yamato, go. You three go in a Yamato. You have the CP also along with you. Ask the CP to locate the enemy CP. You can snipe them. It is fun to do, but you'll get reported for it. So yeah, this is my loadout for Yamato. Reload for the sixth slot, but I believe other people would go for this one. Uh, Technically speaking, I'm debating whether if I should get one, but I'm out of the research bureau points, so I have to grind again. Concealment here, damage gun mod 2, aiming system mod 1, damage mod 1, and main armor is mod 1. I forgot to tell you that this is not the base detectability. This is with the concealment mode. I'm not sure if the matter skill. Nope, not yet. So it's getting there, but I'm planning to run with the concealment mode, or if not, with this one. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet, so I'll think about it. So yeah, as bonus, I think we'll uh, guess we'll check Satsuma. This Satsuma, so it's just another Yamato. So the modules for this one is pretty much the same as the one on Yamato. Okay, so this one here, this is the funny button. So this is a buff for the dispersion. So once you activate this one, once you fill up the gauge here, it does says here, hold on. Mm, yeah, this is the funny button. So you have to constantly fire your guns to fill up the gauge. So once that one is filled up, okay, it will highlight color green about this one. So it will not deplete anymore, but if it's in orange level yet, then you became inactive. It will slowly deplete. So we have to be wary of that one. So yeah, here is the Satsuma. So basically, it is Yamato. The hull is, yeah, this one is a bit longer than Yamato. So as you can see here, the 155 millimeter guns was removed in exchange for a dual purpose. I believe this is still, yeah, this is the 127. I mean the 100 millimeter, supposedly a rapid firing guns. So these are Harugumo guns. So it should be reloading fast. Then with this one you get the 203 millimeter heavy cruiser gun. Shit, that's nasty. So let's check the armor. So armor layout is pretty similar. What the hell is this shit? 45, 95. So it's divided into sections. Then 70, 45. So armor scheme are technically the same as Yamato. Uh, well, this is a Yamato hull, so what gives? But so still the same weakness. So the bulging cheeks here, but this one is a bit polished compared to the Yamato. the super strong, I mean the Citadel is sticking a little bit out the front. So this one is a little bit exposed here. So yeah, this is still pretty easy to Citadel. Just to let you know. So most of the players using this ship are angled, or I don't know, kiting away. But if it's a pro player, I believe they would be charging in at you angled to the point that it would still bounce off any shells coming at it, except the ones from Georgia, any large caliber guns, so basically around 460 and above, till the 510 guns. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. Guys, I hope you liked the video today. We covered the Japanese tech tree. So most likely next I would cover would be the Japanese destroyers. I would go for the main line. So most likely I'll upload it in the next coming days. So if you like the video, hit a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos of uh, uh, general overview, I guess, and some shit plays. So bye for now and enjoy your